Hey everyone, it's Desiree. Welcome. I hope you're having a great day. Let's have some fun with some different products. I'm going to be using this Slimline Heart Borders metal die and also the Cleo Floral Butterfly clear stamp. Small stamp, but we can do a lot with that. I have a piece here of Bristol Vellum Canson XL cardstock, and we're just going to splatter. We are going to splatter with Distress Oxides. Now, if you have sprays, you could certainly use that as well. Now, sprays will give you more coverage, but you could spray a little bit onto your craft mat or surface, and then pick that up using any type of brush to get your splatters. I'm going to be using Speckled Egg, Uncharted Mariner, and Villainous Potion. These are my three favorite colors out of the oxides. And yes, I know they're in the new round that came out, but I just absolutely love these colors. And of course, if you add Vintage Photo, yeah, you could add that one in there too. We're creating a background using the splatters. You can see on this piece, now this is a large piece here. We're going to be cutting this down. But you can see I'm focusing one side heavier with the splatters than the other side. So it's almost like it's trailing off. And I did that intentionally. Yes, I actually had a method to my madness here. We're going to add a little bit of black soot just to break them up and add that little bit of interest in that background. Now, the beauty with the oxides, they look dark now. Remember, it is a dye pigment mix. They oxide. So you get, some people call it like a film that goes over it. So your black soot is not a true black. It's a gray when it dries. These get soft as they dry back. I want the butterflies to sit. We're going to be making a slimline, and the size of the slimline is going to be 4 inches by 9 inches. Again, I'm all about real estate when it comes to cards. Gotta have a lot of real estate. So 5 by 7, 6 by 6, 7 by 7. It's my world. It's my pleasure canvas when it comes to that. This panel has been cut down to 3 3/4 by 8 3/4. I am going to play with the Distress embossing powders. First, let's get our border on. So I grabbed one of the heart borders. Now, my panel's a little longer. A lot of times people will make their slimlines 3.5 by 8.5. I like to add that 1/2 inch to it. Again, it's all about the real estate. And that's no worry. Just put your slimline border die in the center, and then we're just going to snip. Now, if you don't have a slimline border die, you can tear your paper, and that'll give this edge. I just love the edge of that because it looks like it's torn. I'm going to put this in my stamp positioning tool. Yes, it's a little longer, but that's okay because we can just shift it where we need to. And we're going to be stamping 3 butterflies, one in the center, below, and above. What I love about the Distress embossing powder is they're translucent. You can see through them after you heat set them. Some you'll see more than others. Like when it comes to the Villainous Potion, that is a very dark, luxurious purple. You can still see through it. You just got to look a little closer. However, with the Uncharted Mariner and the speckled egg, especially the speckled egg, you will see the splatters that come through, which I think is really cool. It's just a neat effect. So here we're going to start out with the Uncharted Mariner in the center. After I get that applied, we are going to heat set that. Now, I did not let the panel dry as long as I normally do when it comes to the splatters. So you want to make sure that you're using your anti-static tool. Listen to what I'm saying. Because I do for the first one. And the last one, I totally forget to use it for the next one. So this piece here that I have, when I was purging and I did the total remodel of my studio, I found a pack of transparency sheets. Yeah, I don't know why. Well, I do, but it was a large pack. Yeah. And they're very thin, very flimsy. Now, they can be used for shaker cards. They can be used for many things. So, of course, I kept them. What I love to use these for are sheets when I'm placing down the same stamp as I'm, after I've inked it, whether it's clear ink or the VersaFine ink or anything like that, because then it doesn't get on the panel and I don't have issues. You can see by me not remembering the anti-static powder tool, I'm just coming in with a dry brush and lightly cleaning around it. I'm not worried about it to be perfect. If some of the powder gets around the outside of the butterfly, that's okay. It'll get lost. It'll get completely lost because of all the splatters that we have. I will bring this up just a little bit. Now, I'm waving the card. It was not damaged in any way. No cards were hurt. Because I want to make sure that the embossed areas are cool. When they're warm, and if you take your hand or lay something on it, it'll dent up or it'll wipe away. Ask me how I know. I'm just saying. We must gain patience when creating our art. It's something I'm still working on. Absolutely. You'll really really see once we get the speckled egg on there, you can see these splatters are just coming through. If you look at that butterfly in the lower right hand, that bottom part there is a splatter that is just sitting right in that area. But you can still see it. Even in the body. So you can see all these splatters in the background. And that's just something that I really do love when it comes to the distress embossing powders. They are great for sentiments as well. Because I did a lot of heat embossing this, I have a little bit of warping on my panel. So I am going to use my 2-inch film tape. This is an extremely strong tape. I get it from a warehouse, Uline. Lasts forever, but it's just not forgiving. The moment it'll touch paper, it's down. It's absolutely there. But it flattens the panel out. I've never had an issue of it not. It does it now. If you're using a lot of mixed media like pastes, wait until those pastes, at least 24 hours until they are dry. Because that will get the card to warp just a little bit, and I've had that happen once. I'm going to set that down. I have a panel, black cardstock that is cut to 4x9, and we're going to get this onto our 4x9 card base. It will be a side folding for the Slimline. And that is our project. You can certainly add some gems, some sequins, anything you would like, just to have even more fun with it. But I love the texture that this gives, the simplicity of creating it. Looks like you did a lot, but minimal effort is going on there. As always, I hope you enjoyed today's project. All the products that I used will be listed down below in the description. Don't forget, love for you to subscribe, hit that thumbs up, and by all means, ring that bell. Hopefully you will be notified when your next video is ready for you to watch and enjoy. Enjoy the process, guys. Have fun with it. Don't stress. There is no stress in creating our art. And remember, it is art. Have the confidence that that is what you are making. But always remember what's most important for me, guys. Always be creative in everything that you do each day. Until the next time, I'll be talking to you. Till then.